ไอ้ผมกับเขาตอนนี้บินเข้าครูห้องครูโทบี้คนแรก
เรียนโรงเรียนเรียนตัดตุ้งโรงทุ่งได้ใช่ไหม
ครูบอกว่ารองทรงเท่านั้น
โรงทุ่งชุ่ง
ใช่คือบอกรองทรงสูงก็ได้รองทรงธรรมดาก็ได้แล้วแต่
โรงทรงสูงอะมันจะตัดได้ยาวนานกว่าเพราะว่ามันจะอยู่ได้นานมันจะตัดขึ้นสูงแต่ถ้าโรงทรงธรรมดาแป๊บเดียวยาวเสียตังค์
ฮะแต่รองทรงถุงมันสั้นมันยาวกว่าไม่ใช่ทำไม
มันสั้นว่า
ฮะ
ถ้าตัดโรงถุงชุ่งมันคือจะตัดขึ้นไปเรื่อยมันจะสั้นว่าเราจะเสียตังค์ตัดระยะยาวในบ้านนานว่ามีในตัดลาวแต่ถ้าโรงสูงต่ำมันจะโรงสูงแก่ตรงนี้ให้มันยาวไว้เอาเป็นว่าเข้าใจนะไม่ต้องตามโตจนไม่ว่าอธิบายให้มึงฟัง
อ๋อโอเค
เนี่ยอธิบาย
มาเบนก็เห็นเพื่อนเบนตั้งแต่เปิดเทอมแล้วแหละคนที่ชื่อ
รู้
เขาว่า
เร็วตามผูกกัดเร็วผูกกัดโลกผูกว่าตัดตรงตรงทุ่งได้
มันก็ได้ทุกโรงเรียนนี่แหละ
ไม่ได้
เนะ
มันเรียนก็แม่ตัดตรงทุ่ง
เปิดพัดเพื่อให้ปล่อยยาวเลยเหรอ
เรียนตัดจุงนักเรียนค่ะ
อืมอืมอืมแล้วทรงนักเรียนมันยาวไวกว่าหรือว่า
ไม่มีการยาวเลยว่าคือทุกระเบียบของโรงเรียนของเด็กนักเรียนไงตามันในความของเธอมันฟังอะไรไม่รู้มึงมันไม่เกี่ยวกับการยาวเว้ยยาวจ้ามันเกี่ยวกับกฎระเบียบของโรงเรียน
แต่ว่ามันก็ตัดนักเรียนได้นะ
ไม่ต้องพูดมาเลยพ่อเลยจ๊อบพูด
โอ
กับมึงทำไง
เค
ยา
Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening.
teacher
Good evening, my friends. How are you this evening?
I'm good pretty good
Good. Mr. Bang Bang's back and Mr. Nanette. Chai Hello.
Yes.
Hello, my friends. How are you?
Why is your name science teacher?
Because I teach science.
Oh, really?
I'm currently teaching science at this school, but between you and me, I'm teaching science, but I'm not how do I explain this? I'm not a science teacher, right? I'm an English teacher, but I'm teaching the science class. Do you understand?
in,
I
in
didn't
the
stu
school
I didn't study science in
mm.
university, but of course, I understand.
Okay.
Would you like me to change the name? I should probably change it for this. I'll have to start a new account.
Look whose name
It's cool, huh? Right on.
Oh,
Cool.
your breakout is Shanks.
Sorry, again, please.
Your breakout is Shanks. Like,
Yeah, I think so. It's probably not appropriate for this. But you know what, kid? I'm so busy, sometimes I forget to do the little things. Well, how was your day, Bang Bang?
uh, funny. At school, you so funny. Come back home, hungry.
Whoa, 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 wait. Time out, time out. When somebody asks, how was your day? You should answer like this. My day was, and then you can say whatever you like. So let's try that again. How was your day? It
Mm, my day is,
My day was
my day was pretty good.
was pretty good today, eh? All
Yeah,
right. Tell me about your day. What happened today? Tell me a couple of things.
I go to school.
I went to school.
I went to
I
school and I meet my friend, but my friend is funny. He
yeah,
like to funny. Yes,
yeah.
they like to funny.
He made you laugh.
Yeah,
He was making you laugh. Good.
I
That's good.
like they speak funny words and laughs.
Okay. How about like this? He was saying funny things.
Funny things. Say
He was saying funny things.
he was saying funny things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. That's right on.
When
I
I back
know.
when
Uh,
I back to home. So when I back to home, talk with my mom and I just saying uh
telling some jokes, huh? Saying
yeah,
some funny things to your mom, right?
yeah, and
That's all
go
right.
go to saying uh and watch a TV and play with my friends and house.
Watch some TV and played with your friends at
Yeah.
home. Okay, good. Sounds like a good day. Sounds like a good day. All right. Good for you, my friend. And Mr. Nanette, how was your day?
It was great.
Good. What was great about it today?
Um, this day like it haven't got much study because it a teacher day. We need to go to the
Ah,
like
yeah, that's right.
meeting
Yeah.
room to the I don't know what that's called, the thing that you give to the teacher.
Oh, right. And oh, you mean the hall, the big hall?
No, I mean there will be something that we need to give to the teacher. It like made
Oh,
from
they
pandan.
like a kratung or whatever.
Yes, yes, yes.
A
It's like
bouquet of
that.
flowers. A bouquet of flowers.
Yes.
Okay.
And after that, we didn't have study, so we watching TV and playing games in classroom.
Sounds cool.
Yes.
Sounds like free time.
Yeah,
Easy
it's very
day.
free time. And teacher is giving less homework because teacher said it teacher day, so giving less homework.
Well, that's right.
Teacher,
I always thought like if it's teacher day, they should give us a day off.
teacher,
But that's all
teacher,
right. We don't have anything like that in the United
teacher,
States, so I
Yes.
think it's a good
teacher.
idea. Hi, hello, who's that? Aya? Good
Yes,
evening. How are you?
this one I got this one too.
Oh, looky here. You got the what is that? The string from the what? Yeah.
Teacher day.
I see. Yeah.
ครูบาอาจารย์ที่ท่านประทานความบักการบ้านมาให้เอ็ด
Yeah. I mean, I
Teacher
I
give
see it,
us
but I don't know what it is or what
homework.
it means.
Teacher give us homework.
A teacher gave you homework today. Yeah, well.
No, teacher. In the song, teacher give us teaching us. But no. Teacher give us homework.
Teacher give us homework. Uh, That's funny. I never give homework, but then I think that's homework is for Thai teacher. Every school I've ever worked at, they don't foreign teacher doesn't need to give homework. But what are you going to do? Well, here we go, guys. Okay, I see people are starting to show up. People are here. We've got uh, Aya is here, and Nanette and Mr. Bang Bang, and I see Shogun is here. Hi, Shogun. How are you?
I'm good today.
Good. How was your day?
I fun at school.
You had fun at school? Good. What was fun today?
I just play with my friend.
Just hanging out with your friends. Okay, that's good. That's good. Good for you. Great. Okay. And let's see. Uh, Ice. Hello, Ice. How are you? Hi. Turn on your mic, please.
Sorry, sorry. I'm
Yes.
good, thank you. This
Yeah.
is my
Hi.
second time in this room.
Is it okay? Welcome. Welcome back. Nice to see you. Thank you for coming. How are you today?
It was good. My day is was good today,
Your day was good?
but the weather is hot in my hometown today.
Really, was it? It's been raining up here where I am, and the whole today was. It's always humid in Thailand, but it was like cool, not a lot of sun. We say overcast, cloudy. Yeah.
Where
So
in Bangkok?
I'm in Isan.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, yeah, I'm in Royet. So
I'm in Nong Khai province.
okay, yeah. Well, we got a lot of today. We got a little rain. It rained, so it was a lot of cloud cover. Anyway, right
Mhm.
on. Well, okay, good to see you. Welcome back. And I see it's Du. How are you?
I'm good.
Welcome
How about
back.
you?
Yeah,
Yes,
okay, doing all right, doing all right. Glad to see you. And let's see, who else do we have here? It's uh Ing Un. That's it. Hi, Ing. How are you? I need to get glasses. My eyes are starting to go. How do you say her name, honey? Ing Un.
yes.
Sorry, Ing Un. Ing Un. Ing Un, how are you today? Welcome back.
I'm fine.
Good, good. Did you have a good day? Did you have a
Yes,
good day today?
yes.
Good. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. And so let's see. I see Maz is here. Hi, Maz. And Jeed and this young man, Mr. Ake. Okay. Welcome back, guys. Okay. Tonight's topic is about go green. Okay. Let me show you what we're doing here a little bit. Okay. Go green. Does anybody know what that means? If somebody says to you, go green, what are they talking about? Anybody?
Go green.
Go green. Does that mean wear a green shirt?
Green. I don't,
Go
I don't know.
green.
Go green.
Okay. All right. Good. So here's a little preview of our lesson plan today. As you can see, it says, let's go green.
Let's go green ไปสี
Yeah.
เขียวเหรอ
Sikiao, right,
สีเขีย
exactly.
ว
But okay, going green, it means it's a phrase about being environmental. Uh, taking care of the environment. Okay. Do you know what I mean by the environment? The
no
world. Okay, good. there's some complicated vocabulary. Okay, so going green means trying to going green means trying to do things that are earth friendly, good for the environment is where we live. Okay, all right.
Oh,
The air, the water, the land, the animal, everything. Okay, right.
okay,
You know,
okay.
and right. Is it is the air clean? Is
Yes,
the water clean? This kind of thing. Because
Yes.
yes, yes,
all right, I'm going to say
yes.
a word you've probably heard of it: pollution. Do you understand this word? Pollution, polluting.
Pollution. No.
No. Okay. All right. All right. We got a lot of work. Okay. Cool. All right. Well. Okay. Going green. Right. Um. Okay. In the U.S. we say uh environmental, eco. Okay.
No, no,
Uh.
no. Eagle.
So how can we uh how can we live our lives with uh without doing too much damage to the environment? Okay, example, not okay, when cars, right, gas powered car, right, the exhaust, the smoke, it comes out into the air. uh where does it go? Well, it doesn't go anywhere, it stays in
The
the
air
air, right?
pollution.
Huh?
What?
Yes.
Air pollution.
There you go. Somebody's heard of it. Air pollution, right? Okay. You see it, right? All the trash, trash, right? Garbage, all the trash and garbage on the sidewalks in the Klong. Do you know what I mean? Uh, uh, okay. Eating a good diet is not only good for your body, but it's also good for the earth. Less meat, more vegetables, right? Okay. A pound of meat, a 100 grams of meat takes so much water and resource. You know what I mean? So anyway, trying to live naturally. When I say naturally, like,
Natural.
taking care of nature. Do you understand?
Okay. Understand. Yes.
Uh, Tu, what do you think? Is this an important topic for you? Do you ever think about it?
Um, for what?
Going green, trying to reduce your garbage, trying to reduce pollution, that kind of thing. You know, Uh, if everybody did something, if everybody
I
does one thing every day, it adds
อากา
up,
ศ
right?
อากาศเป็นมลพิษอะไรอย่างนี้ใช่ไหมคะ but I don't know what to say in English.
Okay,
Yes.
fair enough, fair enough. That's what. All right. So,
Sure.
right, this
A
is the
dirty air. A dirty air.
Okay, great. Pollution, dirty air, dirty
Dirty.
water,
Yes.
trash, this kind of thing, chemicals,
Yeah.
you know, it hurts, it hurts the animals, right? Right? It hurt, if the animals leave, what are we going to do, right? So, uh, here's one for you: global warming, as it's called, okay? Climate change. Right? They say the earth is getting hotter. Okay. The temperature of the earth has increased overall, right? The temperature of on earth overall has gone up like 2 or 3 degrees. And it's
Mm-hmm.
caught, and it's, some people say it's changing the weather and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that, right? So
Yes.
you've heard this before? Yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
All right. Some people think some people don't believe it, whatever. If this, if the scientists say the temperature has changed in the last 20 years, you know what I mean? And if it continues to change, it could, could be a disaster, right? Anyway, it's a heavy concept. So, all right, any questions? Anybody got anything to say? This is our topic for the evening, so let's get started, shall we? Here we go. Going green. Let's go green. Let's try to be environmentally conscious. Yeah. All right. So let's kick it off. Let's get going here. We got vocabulary, and here are some questions. Plastic or paper?
Paper.
All right. All right, here's a great example, right? Plastic or paper? All right.
Paper.
Okay. Why paper?
Because it's good for the earth.
In what way? What plastic or paper, it's already when you go shopping, right? Okay. When you go shopping, they give you these bags, plastic bags. They're everywhere, right? Right? They're everywhere, right? I mean, how many plastic bags you got at home? What do you do with them? Well, you should recycle them, but better yet, people should bring their own bags to the store, right? If you Tops Market, they're not giving out bags anymore. 7-Eleven, they give you like, you buy a coffee, they give you 10 bags, you know what I mean? So there we go. That's an example. So plastic or paper in the United States meant, do you want a plastic bag from the store, or do you want a paper bag? Where does plastic come from?
Plastic come from like an oil, some kind of oil.
That's correct. What we call oil, plastic is made from petroleum. It's a petroleum product. So, right? Talking about, is there enough oil? Look at how much how much oil is used just to make plastic. It's crazy. And
And
all right, and here's the thing. Paper decomposes, right?
it like
It will break apart, but they've got plastic bags from 70 years ago that are still, they don't decompose. Okay, it's just chemicals, right? Okay, so everybody, plastic or paper? Nana,
Paper.
plastic or paper?
Paper.
Paper.
All right. Better still, shouldn't we just bring our own bag to the store when we go shopping? There's an idea. Next one. Next question. Shower or bath? Shower or bath? Bath?
I think like shower is better, maybe.
Okay, well the indication here is water use. Okay? Right? Some parts of the world do not have access to a lot of water. Which one uses more water, the shower or the bath?
I think the bath, maybe.
Yeah, I'm actually not clear on that, but if you take a bath in the bathtub, you're talking about gallons and gallons of water, okay? That could be used for something else. Okay, next question. Walk or drive?
Drive. Drive.
Walk or
Drive.
drive?
Drive.
Drive, huh? Is there anybody who walks? It's like I'm the only person who walks anymore. I walk to work.
Drive. Drive to the
Okay. Why? Okay. As far as going green, why is walking better than driving?
No.
It's safe for environment, but it's a waste of time and it like
It's tired.
use a lot of energy.
There you go, right? Okay. It's
Walk
it's
is safer than driving.
walking is safer than driving.
No, you could get hit by a car.
Nothing is safer in this country. I tell you what, man. I listen.
I think walk
I
is
walk
safer
everywhere.
than driving.
Well, walking is better than driving. I used to drive all the time in the United States, and now since I came to Thailand, I don't even bother with it, and I don't miss it. Um, but it's not safe. You have to look everywhere. In America, it's safer. Okay, and lights on or off? Lights
Like
on or lights off?
depend on the time maybe.
Sure, but I mean, should we just turn on all the
Oh,
lights in your house, or
off, turn off
okay, we should try to turn off the ones we're not using? Why?
because it save electricity.
Okay, saves electricity, which is good for your wallet, and it means
And
they don't have to produce as much electricity. Does anybody have solar at their house? Anybody got a solar system? Anybody got solar on the roof? That's the way to go. Okay, next question. Tap water or boiled water?
boil water. I think it's cleaner.
Tap water or I'm sorry, I beg your pardon. I read that wrong. Tap water or bottled water?
I think bottled water
Or
because
all right, what is tap water?
tap water is like water from the sink that you open it and use
Right.
clean
Right.
things.
It's okay. It's the regular water that you use to shower and wash with, okay?
Yeah.
Do your washing and stuff. Tap water or bottled water? Which one is better for the earth?
Bottled water if we need to throw the plastic bottle away, I think,
Okay,
but
there
I
you
think,
go.
but I think bottled water better because I think tap water contain chemical. It tastes strange.
Right. Well, actually, well, there's ways you can treat the water yourself. But all right, the idea is look at all the plastic, all these plastic bottles, right, just for our water, okay? Plastic, plastic, plastic. And you know what? Don't kid yourself. The plastic is seeping into the water that you drink, okay? They have this thing called microplastics. It's crazy, man. I was seeing a show about it. All right. So anyway, here's the last one, or last two. Okay, last three. For being environmentally conscious, paper books or ebooks?
What is ebooks?
Ebook is the one you can read on your computer.
Oh, it's like computer. Um, I think computer one is better because it like much more convenient to use.
Okay, yeah, there's a convenience issue there. What do you think, Bang Bang? Paper books or ebook?
Paper books.
Yeah. Which do you think is better for the environment, for
Yes, I
pollution?
think it's better to use paper book.
Okay. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Paper book can, I don't know what I can say, but it's ebook. I think is not better for me, but I think paper book can. I think paper book better for me.
Okay, I understand. You prefer to read the paper book than to look at the computer screen?
Yes.
I hear you. Right.
Computer, I want to study or play some a little bit game with my friend.
Okay,
Yeah.
I hear you. I hear you. All right.
Oh,
What about Ing Un? What do you think? Paper books or ebooks?
Paper book.
Yeah. Okay. Why do you choose the paper book?
Because I like to read the paper book.
You prefer to read the book in paper. I hear you. I do too, believe it or not. So, but where does the paper come from? Comes from trees,
Tree?
right? Paper comes from trees, right? They have to cut down trees to make the paper. Now, they have tree farming, but on the other hand, right, the ebook, the amount of energy that is required to have your computer turned on, you know what I'm saying? Maybe the paper book is better in the long run. You know what I mean? The energy, where does the energy come from? The electricity, yeah, comes from coal, comes from oil, natural gas, right? Okay, it doesn't come from, it's not magic or something. All right, kids, here's one you're going to like. Air conditioning or fan? AC or fan?
Um,
No, no.
I think maybe AC is waste more electricity and cause like some chemical that cause like pollution, but it like cooler. But I think fan better.
At home, which do you prefer, the fan or the AC?
At home in Thailand, it a really hot country, so I prefer
Is
AC.
it? Yeah, okay, I hear you. You prefer the AC to the fan. Okay,
Yes,
let me just say this. You know it's really hot outside when you have the fan on and it's just blowing hot air on you.
yes, it's
You
just blowing
know,
hot air.
yeah, right on. Okay, good. So I mean, these are the choices. Listen, these are the choices we can make every day, depending on how we see things. Bang bang, air conditioning, AC, or fan.
Mm, Fan.
Yeah, I remember that. You were like the only person you were the only person that preferred the fan to the AC. Right on, I hear you. Which one is
Because
better
I
for yeah,
because I think AC will make me sick.
it can do that. It can do that, you
Yeah,
know.
like my mom forgot to close the air, and I and I like to forgot uh to
Okay, hang
I don't
on.
know,
She forgot to turn my
like
child close the air, turn off the air, yeah?
like she sleep a
Uh-huh.
long time, and air is just open every
Hmm.
night. So
Well, yeah.
I forgot to, I don't know what to say.
Well, how does the air make your skin feel? That's something, after a while it's like, I prefer to have the fan because it makes my skin feel weird.
Yeah.
Uh okay, England, AC, air, or fan? AC or the fan?
Fan.
Fan? You prefer the fan? Okay, cool. Why?
Because that's cool.
Huh? Sorry?
At school.
What about at school? I don't, sorry, I don't understand your answer. Could you explain a little better? At school.
Because my school so have many fans.
Sorry, again, my thing fell out. Sorry. They have the air on all the time at school?
My school so have many fans.
Have fans. Okay. So you're used to the fan. Okay. All right. Okay, good enough. All right, kids. All right. So when somebody says, what does going green mean to you? Are you familiar with this expression? We need to go green, right? In other words, okay, for me, that means we need to find other ways to do things that aren't so polluting, because really, man, if everybody did one thing every day, it would add up, you know uh when you look outside and you see all the garbage, right? uh it's like, what are people thinking? If everybody picked up some garbage every day and put it in the trash where it belongs, it would look nicer out there. But there you go. Okay. Question. What is the biggest environmental problem in Thailand? What is the biggest pollution problem in Thailand?
I guess air pollution in Bangkok was really bad.
Do you think that's the biggest problem in Thailand overall?
Yeah, I guess because water pollution is not that bad if compared to some country.
Okay. So, all right. Air pollution is an issue for you. Okay, that's fine. What about you, Bang Bang? What do you think is the biggest pollution problem for Thailand today?
Yes.
Huh?
I don't know because I just play with my friend, go to school, eating.
Don't think about it. Okay. All
I
right.
don't know.
Okay.
I
I
don't know.
understand.
I
Okay.
just what for the news, or is it just so and in the news not have to say some with earth. So I don't know.
All right. I don't know is an answer. That's fair. Maybe you had an opinion. Okay. But here's the thing is education, making people aware of the how much pollution is out there and the effects on the environment. Okay, the environment means where we live, basically. Okay, outside of your house, in your town, in your country. How's the air doing? How's the water doing? Right? How's the soil? Okay, you understand? Is there, are things in balance? Okay, and in a lot of countries, it's worse than Thailand. Trust me, I've seen it. All right. Ing Un, what do you think? What is the biggest environmental or pollution problem facing Thailand?
I don't know.
Don't know? Okay, fair enough. Like I said, it's an awareness thing, okay? When I was growing up, nobody thought about it, but there were the people, they kept sending the message, our the rivers are dirty, the fish are dying, the air is bad, the soil is full of chemicals, right? Some people made an effort to get the message out there. And now, in this kind of talk is very popular. All right. People think about it, uh, I mean, what do you think is better, electric car or traditional gas powered, fossil fuel, as it's called? What do you think, Nana?
Um, from think the normal car is used gasoline, so it pollute when it burn, it pollute
Mm-hmm.
the air. But the electricity car, it was great, it not pollute the air. But when we don't use it anymore, the battery in it is still harmful. But
Right.
I guess for the long term, I guess it electric car.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with you. It's not a perfect trade-off, it's not obvious. And the electricity, the power for the electric car, well, it's got to come from somewhere, and that's polluting too. Okay. Hi, hey, Pete Dong, how are you?
Yeah, I'm
Hi,
okay.
welcome
And you,
back.
I just come back, yes. And today I
Welcome,
did,
welcome.
yeah, heavy
Uh,
raining.
yeah, yeah. It was a little bit of rain, but cloudy day out here, so kind of nice weather. Um,
Yeah,
so our topic for today is
pollution.
go green. And do you does that what does that phrase mean to you? If somebody says we need to go green, what do you think of?
Green
Yeah,
tree. My
there you
house
go.
a lot of my house a lot of green tree and
Hmm.
good pollution and my area and Papadang, Samut Prakan province a lot of
Yes, I know it well.
factory and not
A
good
lot.
pollution.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Very bad
Mm.
pollution.
But if somebody says go green, okay, what does that mean to you? Like, obviously, green is about plants, trees, right? The green earth. But what does go green mean to you? Are you familiar with this term?
Yes, I don't understand. Green
Mm.
or tree or no, not
No, no. Green, green
clean or
means,
clean and good the weather. Yes, all right.
yeah. Well, no, green is like, we need more trees, we need less pollution, we need to find ways to do things that aren't destructive to the earth, right?
Yeah,
Like, so many things, oil, chemicals, whatever, chopping
yeah,
down forests just to make paper, uh,
yeah,
you know, it's like a new priorities. Okay.
yeah.
All right. Cool. All right. So do we understand like going green, right? Question. What is one green thing a person could do every day? What's one thing you could do every day? Because I say this all the time. If people did one thing every day, it would add up, you know? So what's one thing you could do every day? What do you think? Nana.
Yeah.
Um, I think what if I don't know. I don't really know what we could do one thing every day.
Well, there's a
Um,
lot of things we could do, right? I mean,
maybe plant some tree in the forest. That
okay,
be deforestation.
well, okay, planting trees is definitely, more trees. Where do we, guys, hello? Where does the oxygen we need come from?
Mostly from trees.
Bingo, right? So less trees and more polluted gases in the air, right? If the trees are all gone, we're in trouble, man.
Yes.
So anyway, maybe planting a tree every day isn't practical, but stay with that. What's something you could do every day that would help?
Um,
Because all right, let me explain it like this. We live in a consumer society, okay? We buy something, we consume it, and it comes in a package in a plastic bag, blah 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 blah. And what do? We just throw it away, right? Okay.
so
I
what do you
mean,
think?
that's we all do it. It's part of life, right? But there are little things we could do to change that.
Maybe change like plastic bag to a biodegradable bag. Like,
Biodegradable. Yeah,
yes,
right. Okay. Uh, well, how you gonna do that?
I don't know, like maybe like, it had to be strong too because if it not strong, it will be like broke easily and it will not be convenient.
Right. Well, back to this question, what's the biggest environmental problem in Thailand? Well, there are many things but plastic is definitely a problem here. It's everywhere, right? It's all, when
reuse.
so anyway, so what I'm suggesting is, right, bring your own bag, next time you go shopping. It's a small thing. Okay, what do you think? Bang Bang, what's something you could do to help the environment?
Again, please.
What's something you could do every day, to help having less
Here.
pollution?
Mm, not
Yeah.
not like mm, is play with fire. Not I say fire the garbage. Not garbage. Is เผาข
Right?
ยะ
Yeah, it's the garbage, the trash. Right.
Yeah, fire the trash. Is have a smoke. Is a bad smoke.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. Well, that's
And not throw the trash in the water.
yeah,
Like
that's
Yeah.
called
in
that's
cloth.
right. That's called littering, when people just throw their trash outside. Okay.
Like eat like drink water and throw in the water. Like
Yeah, okay, I hear you. Well, yeah, well, I mean, okay, if everybody made a commitment to, if they had some trash, to throw it in the bin rather than just
Maybe
dropping it on the sidewalk, that would
it
make
will.
a difference. So, uh, Pete Dong, what do you
Yeah.
think? What's something we could do every day to help? Like if we wanted to have a more uh, what's the word? Clean environment.
I
Yeah.
I cannot
It's
explain.
it's our topic for this evening. So
Yeah. And I think so in the I eat something in the plastic and plastic bottom, and I think in the bin and not throw in the river and the canal. Yeah.
yeah,
And
definitely. Like I
yeah,
said,
and not good the pollution and the bad the water, and in the river have many fish and anything in the river, and the dry and the back water.
right. I mean, okay, so here's the thing: is everybody's talking about fish is good for you, but
Yeah.
when you know, and yes, I suppose fish is healthy, but when you see what's in the water, all the chemicals and stuff like that, that's in the water, it's in the
Yeah.
fish too, right? And it's going to go
Yeah.
right into your stomach, you know. So, you know,
Die.
it's kind of a ugly situation. It's not really a happy subject, but it is a problem. All right, let's move on. Okay, so now let me go here. Scooby Doo. And okay, so we've had some conversation about what green living or going green might mean. Okay, it's a lifestyle. It's a choice. You know, everybody can. You know, it's choices we make. Okay, and then I think we've talked about things that are bad for the environment. I think we all know. You know, I mean, what is it? What uh, what isn't good for the environment? You know. Now, let's talk about vocabulary, okay? So I have a little vocabulary presentation for you. Let's get into it, okay? Vocabulary about the environment. Here we go.
Teacher, why in our class has eight people in the class?
I don't know. I really don't know.
I see has
Maybe my class is boring. I don't know.
I think your class is fun because other class I need to wait to talk.
Ah, okay. Well, you know, that's why we're here, man. I prefer that we have some discussion, you know? So, on that note, let's all right, because it's overall it seems like you guys are not
I think
aware of this subject too much. So I think vocabulary would be helpful at this point. Let's get into it.
either go to teacher Carol or teacher Dream or teacher Calvin.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Well,
our class is at 11.
Hey, you know, what are you going to do? That's why people, you know, life's better with choices. Okay. All right, here we go, kids. Environmental vocabulary. Where are you? Just looking for the thing here in the Zoom. Come on, kid.
Hey, let's see.
And where is it? Where is it? There it is. Okay. All right. Okay. Some vocabulary, environmental vocabulary. Can you guys see? Is it big enough? I can make it.
Yes.
All right, good. So, environmental vocabulary, we might as well start with the word environment, okay? The environment is it's where we live, okay? It's the air, it's the water, it's the weather, everything, okay? What's the situation? Is it cleaned? Is it damaged? What's going on? Okay, so there's all this vocabulary related to being having an environmentally friendly lifestyle. And here's one. It says eco-friendly.
Friendly.
Eco-friendly. Okay. So the ecosystem, right? Okay, everything works together. The air, the water, the trees, the animals, right? Us, right? Okay, we're all, you know, when too much pollution happens, things start falling apart. So eco-friendly, right? Friendly to the ecosystem. And what does it mean? Let's check it out right now. Anybody know? Eco-friendly?
Friendly to the environment.
Yeah, it simply means, you know,
For
good good for the environment. Okay.
The meaning itself, it says eco and friendly.
Right.
Eco
Well,
meaning,
okay. Right. Everybody here uses a computer, right? So an expression that came out of computers was user friendly, right? We've got to make this, we've got to make the programming, we've got to make it easy for people to use, or they'll lose, or they won't want to use, they won't be interested in using computers. So we've got to find a way to make using the computer easy for people who are non-specialists, right? User friendly. That was the expression, right? Here we're talking about eco-friendly, okay? Friendly, good for the environment is what it means, okay? So, eco-friendly, what does it mean? Good for the environment, okay? Good for the environment, okay? All right, so our next word is pollution. Pollution. Okay, I think everybody knows what that is, right? Pollution. Pollution is the stuff, polluting means to make dirty. Okay, polluted water, impure. Okay, so pollution, anybody? What is it? What does the word mean in English?
um, it mean like it makes something bad, like the water, make it dirty and like it cannot be used.
Is pollution eco-friendly?
No, it not. Of course,
Eco-friendly means what?
eco-friendly,
Not good
it good
environmental.
to the environment.
Good for the environment, all right?
Yeah.
Is pollution eco-friendly?
No, it not.
No,
Oh, no.
absolutely not, right? It's the enemy, right? Okay. Understand? Bang
Yes.
Yes.
bang. What does eco-friendly mean?
Friendly.
Earth to bang bang. Our vocabulary for tonight, come on, you should take away a few words if nothing else. Eco-friendly means what? Not.
Eco-friendly is mean it good for the environment.
Good for the environment, okay? Bang bang. Good eco-friendly. Good for the environment. Our next word is pollution. Okay?
Bad thing we do for the earth.
Bad things that happen out there, not good for the earth. Is pollution eco-friendly?
No, it not.
Yeah, absolutely not, man. It's what's making things complicated, eh? All right,
Like
very good.
throw trash in the water.
Right. And so in very simple terms, pollution is the stuff that gives us
Control.
dirty air, dirty water, and dirty land. Okay? Not
Mm.
eco-friendly. All right,
Nope.
very good. Our next vocabulary word is
Climate
okay.
change.
All right, bang bang, read it for us.
Yeah.
Climate change.
Climate.
Climate change.
Climate change. Do you know what that is? Have you ever heard it? All right. Tell us what's climate change in your own words.
Climate
Change. Change the
All right, let's break the
weather.
words down. Do you know what the word climate means?
No.
All right.
Yes.
A change in global
Change.
or regional.
Okay, hang on. We have our friend. Who's this? Faya? Hi,
Yes.
Faya. Hi,
Yes.
welcome. Okay, welcome. Today's topic is about go green. Okay,
Okay.
environmentalism and stuff. And we're just going through the vocabulary here. Guys, what are the vocabulary words we've had so far? Nana, What words have we learned so far?
Eco-friendly and pollution.
Pollution.
That's right. And eco-friendly means what?
Eco-friendly means it's good for the environment.
Yeah, good for the environment, good for the earth. Okay, right? Okay, Thea, right?
Okay, I know.
You okay? I'm glad you know because a lot of people don't seem to know. All right, and all
Pollution.
right, then Thea, pollution. What does that mean to you?
Dirty air, water, and land.
Aha, so you were here for that, okay?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the stuff that's making the air dirty, the land dirty, or the water dirty. Yeah. Okay. Very good. Now, climate change.
Climate change, a change in global.
Right. Well, all right. Let's break it down. Climate, okay, is simply this. What's the weather like in your place? All right. Basically, right.
Hot.
All right. Great. What's the climate like in Thailand overall?
Very hot.
Well, very hot. And why is that? Because this country has extreme humidity compared to other places where the climate is dry. Okay, we can talk about humidity or dry climate, okay, tropical and so on. So the climate is simply what's the weather like in your area, okay? Yeah. Well, climate change. So, Fail, what is that?
It make in my country very hot and have many pollution, and because have many people fire garbage.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, that is an issue. All right. Good. That's good. The pollution, guys, right? The gases, the pollution in the air is causing the weather to change overall on the earth. Okay? The scientists have shown that the temperature of the earth, right, is getting hotter. Like it's last year was the hottest year overall in since they started recording the stuff. Okay, it's going up, up, up. Okay, why? Because the pollution, the gases that are going into the air, is not allowing the heat to escape from the earth, and it's so things are getting hotter, which means Thailand will get hotter and there will be less water and there will be more violent weather eventually if we don't do something about it. All right. So what does climate change mean for us?
Climate change.
Big changes
What does it
in
mean?
weather pattern.
Can you guys see big
Big
changes
changes
in weather patterns? Okay.
patterns.
Patterns.
Okay. Is the weather changing? Okay.
Changes
It's
in
kind of hard to know, but the cause of the change, right? The reason why the climate is changing is because of this.
pollution.
Okay. So climate change means what? Big changes in the weather. Okay. All over the world. All right. Next word. Reduce.
Reduce.
Yeah, to reduce.
Reduce.
What does reduce mean? Anybody?
Make it lesser, like make it like you
less than before.
yes.
Make smaller or raise
Exactly
in
that.
amount.
That's exactly right. Less than, whatever. So, all right. So reduce is a fundamental concept in green thinking. All right. Using less water, using less energy, eating less meat. You know what I'm saying? Living an environmentally friendly lifestyle. So reducing
Reducing.
uh,
Reducing.
your own personal effort to, to reduce, okay,
To
to
reduce.
reduce the amount of garbage you create.
Reduce.
We all do, right?
We are
So,
reducing.
so reduce means what? It means less.
Less.
It means make it
Less.
less, make
To
something
make
less.
something less.
Okay? Like I
To
said,
make something less.
if everybody did one thing every day, it would add up, If everybody brought a bag to the store rather than accepting plastic, then they won't produce the plastic bags, you know? If everybody does it, if everybody makes the effort, right? If everybody goes solar, you know what I mean? We don't have to burn coal for electricity, you know? So anyway, and then we don't have to import it from, ugly countries, you know what I'm saying? So reduce, it means, it means to do something or make something less. So let's review quickly. Eco-friendly, what does it mean in basic terms?
Eco-friendly
Eco-friendly is what?
good to earth.
Good
Good
for
to
the
earth.
earth, good for the environment. That is correct. Good job. Dubai Cup, pollution is what?
Pollution is bad.
Bad, okay.
Dirty air, dirty land, dirty water.
Right. Pollution is bad for the earth, and it's the stuff that gives us dirty air, dirty water, and dirty land. Chai Mai Cup,
Chai
Dubai.
cup.
Climate change.
Weather change.
The weather, yes, big
Big
changes in the
bad.
weather. Okay. Because of pollution. Okay.
Yes.
Big changes because of pollution. And reduce, it means what?
To make something less.
Yes. Okay. To have less of, use less, do less, etc. Okay. Reducing. All right. Dubai Cup, our next word is, so this is all key vocabulary for environmental talk. Sustainable. Ah, there's a good one. Yes, Panda. I see she has raised a hand. Panda, did you want to say something? Hi.
To make
Oh, okay. Sustainable. Okay. It's a concept. Uh, Anybody know what it means? Sustainable.
to make something stable.
Okay. Stable. All right. Yes. Stable in what way?
Mm.
It
Environment, social, and um, governance.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Anybody sustainable? You ever heard of this word? All right.
yes,
They talk about it a lot. Here's the thing. Okay, let me paint a picture for you, right? There's only so much water out there, right? There's only so much fresh water, right? And everybody wants some. There's only so much water, okay? The Chinese are building dams all over China, right? Because the water, not just from the rain, but in the rivers, it all originally comes from Tibet, from the mountains, okay?
they say
So,
China dam cause the Earth rotation to be slower too.
I'm sorry, say that again. My earplug fell out. Again, please.
They say China dam make the Earth rotation slower too.
That's okay. I have not heard that, but I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, they have some of the hugest water projects, ever. All right, here's the thing. Sustainable, right? There's only so much water. There's only so much trees, right? Okay. Every day you can look on, you can look on a map there. Every day they're cutting down trees. They're ripping out, nature to do what? To make more room for us. Okay, for farming, for whatever, a lot of good uses, right? People got to live, right? But the thing is, what happens when we run out of it? Okay. You know what an endangered species is? You ever heard of
Yes,
that? What
like
is that?
the animal that had a really less amount of it, so like it near extinction.
An extinction means what?
Extinction mean there is no more this animal. There is nothing to reproduce this animal anymore.
All gone. All gone. They died out. Okay. These animals are close to just disappearing, you know? So the idea, okay, so back to sustainable, we want to, okay, if we're going to uh, be in business or whatever, if we're going to do things, we should make sure that we can recreate the energy, okay? That we don't cut down all the trees or use up all the water. You understand? That we can sustain it, keep it going. All right? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Sustainable. So let's take a look in simple terms. Can continue for a long time. Okay? Think about all the paper that we use, right? Where does paper come from?
Eucalyptus tree.
Well, it comes from trees, right?
Yes.
But okay, somebody got smart and got, eucalyptus farming so that there's plenty of fiber to make paper. All right. And then we recycle the paper that we have already. Sustainable. Okay. We don't have to cut down fresh forests, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Just to print paper. All right. Toilet paper, tissue paper, and stuff like that. These days a lot of paper has plastic in it. Maybe you haven't, you know. Anyway, sustainable. What do you think? Is plastic bags, is that sustainable?
We can um like
We
yes,
can use it recycle.
yes,
Okay,
it
it can be recycled,
basically
but right? I mean, yes, recycling is, but the plastic bag is all chemicals, man,
but we
even
still
in the
need
recycling process. Huh?
petroleum to produce it.
Yes, exactly, right. Where did it's made from petroleum, and everybody's is petroleum fossil fuels sustainable?
It often rare, I guess.
When it's
When it
gone. There is, there's not, where does they call it fossil fuel because they say it's made from old, dead dinosaurs under the ground, right?
yes.
Okay, chemical reaction. Well,
We should change to use clean power like a renewable.
yeah, well, solar, that's sustainable, renewable, okay. Clean electric generation. There's a lot of things, man. People who've dedicated their whole lives to solving these problems. But sustainable, okay? Just like reduce, it's a concept, okay? Okay, if we reduce, okay, reduce our pollution, and make choices for sustainable, okay, we reduce our carbon footprint. All right, now here's some science for you. The carbon footprint. Anybody know what this is?
I don't know. It like the carbon leaving trail behind, like a black carb. I don't know. I don't know what is that.
All right, here, okay. All right. Carbon is what? it's an element, right?
It an element that
Like,
in
yeah, like oxygen, right?
yes,
It's an element, right? Okay. Have you ever heard of photosynthesis?
yes, it like the plant use carbon dioxide to make glucose.
Mm-hmm. And the outcome of the photosynthesis is what?
Oxygen and water, six and
Yes.
six molecules of
Okay.
oxygen.
Do
Carbon
she
footprint
can
is carbon footprint is mean measurement of greenhouse gas.
Yes. Well, that's part of it too, right? Greenhouse gas, because go on, tell us more. Mr. I'm sorry, I can't really my eyes are going. Mr.
Noise,
Noy? Mr. Noy?
yes.
Yeah, welcome. Welcome to our group here.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming. Okay, so Mr. Noy, tell us more. Greenhouse gas, right? That's
Yeah.
could you kindly explain if you can what greenhouse gas is?
We call GHG for short,
Okay.
greenhouse gas.
Yes,
This
sir.
is the effect from pollution that make our big change of weather,
The
like a
climate,
climate
thank
change.
you. Hello, the climate change people. Okay, guys, what climate change is big changes in the weather, right? What is a greenhouse? Do you know? Okay, the greenhouse is in colder climates, like up in the North America, in Europe, right? It's not like Thailand. They have winter, it gets very cold. So, as a consequence, they can't grow oranges or bananas or things that are found in the tropics, right? Flowers, whatever, plants, right? Tropical plants cannot survive in places like England unless there's a greenhouse. Okay. The greenhouse traps the heat of the sun and makes it nice and warm in there. Okay. It's made from glass or glass panels, and that traps the heat from the sun. So tropical style plants that require heat can be grown. Okay. It's a, what do you call it? It's part of farming, but what plant flower farming is called? What is that? Oh man, I forgot that there's a special name for growing flowers at like a farmer. Okay, so the greenhouse, what it does is it traps the heat from the sun. Okay, well, what's happening on our Earth is, Mr. Noy, tell us.
Mm,
The gases from pollution.
yes, it will make our weather like a very hot, and maybe it make like a flooding.
Okay, right. Okay, the atmosphere is filled with all these gases like carbon dioxide, ammonia, all these things, all these elements that have been released into the air. What happens is, under normal circumstances, when there's not so much pollution in the air, the heat from the earth is able to escape out into space. All right. These gases are preventing that. So, as a consequence, the temperature of the earth is rising, and that will cause changes in the weather. So, what does that mean? More floods and tornadoes, less water to drink, drought. Drought means no water when nobody can grow anything. Yeah. So, good news, eh? So the carbon footprint is what we're all leaving one. The amount of CO2 from your activities. Okay.
I think it's not just CO2. It has like a nitrous, C2O,
Well, right.
nitrous.
No, you're correct. There are many other gases that are part of the greenhouse effect. But the number, like, okay, here's an example: methane, right? There's so much methane in the air, and a lot of it comes from cows. Okay, because we have all these cows, so we can eat meat. And
Yes.
now they're saying there's so much livestock. Okay, cows, farting, whatever, right? They're emitting all this methane, and it can't be processed.
Okay.
But right, we breathe, right? For us, it's oxygen in and carbon comes out, right? All right. Anyway, man, it's kind of a depressing topic, but what are we going
So,
to do? But
so, ex- excuse me.
yes,
So, we can help the world. Uh,
Tin Tom, you're back. Hey, come on, talk.
yes, we will use the car of EV, right?
Wait, sorry again, please.
We will use the car of EV, so we can help the world.
Yeah, well, I mean, yes, I mean, right? Automobiles, classic fossil fuel technology is a number one polluter. Everybody's driving around. So electric is maybe not a perfect solution, but I think will definitely create less uh, greenhouse gas, all the carbon coming out of your engine. All right, carbon footprint. Let's move on. The CO2 from your daily activities, not including your breathing. Though by cup, reusable. What does that mean? Reusable. Well, I think that's a no-brainer, right? Use it again instead of throwing it
Recycle.
away. Yeah.
Recycle.
Yes, it's the recycling concept. Okay. Uh, you know, uh, don't throw your plastic bottles away. You know, package them and sell them to the recycle man or whatever. Give them to the recycle man so they can be used again. Right. Don't bring a bag. Bring your own bags to the store so you don't have to. So we don't have to take all this plastic home with us. Reusable, reusable. Same like sustainable, right? Sustainable means keep it going, basically, right? Sustainable means can continue for a long time. Reusable helps things be sustainable, can use it again. Okay, reuse. Go by cup. Waste, waste.
Garbage.
Yes, this word means many different things, but you could just say it means garbage, right? Uh, the extra that's not used is what it means. Okay, what's left over that wasn't used is the waste. All right. So really, what it means is, uh, example. People used to buy a whole animal, okay, to eat, right? They would get a cow, okay, and then they would use the whole cow, right? The bones, the everything. There was a use for it, okay? So nothing went to waste, right? Instead of throwing things away, like Mr. Noy is saying, right? We don't want to waste it, okay? So it means garbage on one hand and to use without need. So if we throw our plastic stuff into the trash, the garbage man comes, it goes right into the landfill. It's a waste. There was another way to do it. Though by cop. Okay, we're back to the top. So let's quick review. My friend is calling me. Okay, eco-friendly means good for the environment, good for the earth. Pollution, bad for the earth. Pollution is the stuff that's giving us dirty air and dirty water. Climate change, okay? Climate change is big weather changes caused by pollution in the environment. Reducing, okay? Reduce, using less of something, okay? Instead of driving everywhere, maybe try walking, okay? Something less. Sustainable, okay? It can continue. Sustainable farming, sustainable industry, okay? Power generation. We want to make it sustainable so it doesn't run out. Dubai, carbon footprint, okay? We're all putting carbon into the atmosphere, okay? Some more than others, which is causing climate change. Is there a way we can reduce that, okay? By moving from gas power to electric, or going with what is it called? LNG, liquefied natural gas, also known as propane. Okay. Reusable, can be used again, and waste. In one sense, it means garbage, and in the other sense, it means that which was left over, okay, unused. All right, kids, let's get into it. It's time for the quiz. Look out. What does sustainable mean?
The
Number
first one.
one. A.
All right, instead of saying number one, let's just say what it means. It means
Can continue for a long time.
Can continue for a long time. Sure?
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
I'm sure.
Okay, good. Okay, there it is. Can continue for a long time. Dubai Cup, what is pollution?
Dirty air. Number 2.
Okay. Bang Bang, what is pollution?
Pollution is what is it? Dirty air, water, or land.
Dirty air, water, or land. Correct. Good job. Next. What does eco-friendly mean, guys?
Good for the environment.
That is correct. Good for the environment. Good job. Okay. Good for the environment. Next question. What is the carbon footprint?
Big change in weather
No.
pattern.
No, not quite.
Amount of CO2 from your activities.
That is correct. Okay, CO2 is carbon footprint. There you go. All right. Making changes so that we are not impacting the atmosphere with the greenhouse effect, okay? Climate change. Next, what does reduce mean? What does reduce mean? Does it mean something you can use again? Good for the environment?
Number
Can
4.
continue a long time, or to make something less?
Something you can use again.
Yeah. Okay. Anybody else?
To make something less.
Okay. I don't know, guys. Raise your hand. Reduce means can continue for a long time or make something less. What do you think? Panda. Panda, what does reduce mean?
I
Bang, can you remember? No?
I think all choice. I think all choice.
Both choices? No. One is not, one means something different. One of the answers means something different. Does reduce means to make something less or can continue for a long time?
Can continue for a long time.
All right, we have 2 votes for can continue for a long time. Only 1 for to make something less. Anybody? All right. Huh?
I shoot number 1.
And number 1 is?
To make something less.
All right. Okay. Well, all right. Now it's to make something less 2-1. We'll go with that. And that is correct. Okay. Can continue for a long time is sustainable. Next question. What does reusable mean? Big changes in weather patterns, something you can use again, dirty air, water, or land, or to make something less.
Something you can use again.
All right. Anybody else? Any other?
Me too.
Okay. We'll go with this one. Good job. Next question. What is climate change? Is it good for the environment? Big changes in weather patterns, the amount of CO2 from activities, or can continue for a long time?
Big change in what weather
Patterns. Yes.
patterns.
All right. Good for you. That is correct. Okay. The climate change. What does waste mean? Does it mean to use without need, to make something less, can continue for a long time, or good for the environment? Okay, I don't like this definition of the word waste. I'm going to give this one to you guys. It means to use without need. All right, which to use without need. That would be all right. To use without need would an example would be leaving the light on all the time, all day, 24 hours a day, right? You don't need that light during the daytime, so turn it off. You're wasting electricity. Next question. Okay. Quiz complete. Guys, you've gotten 8 out of 8. Fantastic. Now, speaking questions. Are you ready? Good job, people. Here we go. Scooby-Doo. Tid time. How eco-friendly is your lifestyle? Give us 3 examples of things you do to help the environment, if at all.
I will use the car of EV.
Sorry? I will use what?
I will use the car of EV.
You will use an EV rather than gas powered engine.
Yes, use a car
Okay,
of
EV,
EV.
electric vehicle. Okay, good. Do you have one right now? Okay, all right, never mind. But that's something we could do. Like I keep saying tonight, it's if people make a choice to do things differently. Okay, Mr. Noy, how
Okay.
eco-friendly is your lifestyle? Could you give us 3 examples of things you do to help the environment?
Fresh air.
Okay, like what do you mean by fresh air?
Fresh air, it means like we have good weather, like a เขาใหญ่ เขาใหญ่ we have good ozone.
Okay, I understand that the air is better in Khao Yai than maybe in Bangkok. I get that. But the question is,
How?
Mr. Noy's lifestyle, how you're living your life, how eco-friendly is how would you rate yourself as eco-friendly?
Okay. Uh,
I mean,
I
nobody's perfect, right? But like I
okay.
said, if we all did something every day,
I I I use the bag that can reuse again
okay,
when
reusable
I go to
bags.
shopping. Yes.
Okay, reusable bags, good. That's an example. What else? Anything?
Um, and I change my car to EV car, like คุณทินแทม
Okay. Are you currently driving an EV? Do you have an EV now?
Yes.
Are you happy with it?
Sometimes yes, because in Thailand we don't have many station for charging EV.
Okay, charging stations. Yeah, that's a problem. And it's going to be it's going to be a major project to make that more available. Um, do you find that the EV is better on cost than gas powered car? Is it cheaper, in other words?
If yes, for long term, yes, it's I think it's very good for it cheaper.
All right. What about like how much you maybe used to spend on gas, on petrol in a month or in a week versus the cost of charging?
Per week for gasoline, I use the big car. I ever use the big car that use diesel. Per
Okay.
week, 2,000 baht per week.
Per week or per month?
Per week.
Per week. Okay. and and what do you think your EV charging your EV what do you think is that less or
It's
same?
it saved my pocket.
It put 2,000 in your pocket, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I'm just wondering because I've heard that from a few people. And tell me, are you do you like the performance of your EV? I mean, does it drive well? Are you happy with it like that?
Hmm. Because I drive my car in Bangkok. We cannot use high performance for car in Bangkok because
Okay.
the traffic jam. So I don't think it's different from
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah. You haven't take it out on the road and see what it can do, right? Okay, but it's good for commuting. All right, very good. Interesting.
Thank
All
you.
right, next question. Let's and then we'll move on here. Let's see. Question number 3. Boy, I think this topic has just chased them away. Um, All right. The question is, do you think climate change is a serious problem? Is it real? And what evidence do you have of changing weather pattern? All right. Anybody? Is climate change real? Some people say it isn't. I personally believe that I'm not, even though I teach science, I'm not a scientist uh, uh, because I haven't studied the issue that carefully. But I can tell you that where I'm from in California, the weather is different now than what it was like when I was a kid. Okay, the patterns are different.
Yes, I think climate change is a serious problem.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Okay.
the the evidence
Mm-hmm.
the evidence that I can see of changing weather pattern is about the uh, temperature
Uh-huh.
and the season in Thailand is changing.
Right. Talk about that more. You've lived here your whole life. Do you think the pattern is changing? And uh, can you describe that?
Okay. Uh, for the earthquake in
Okay.
Bangkok, we never met this before. And if
That was
we
different. Yeah.
but right now this year we have a big problem about the earthquake.
Okay. But I would say earthquakes are not related to climate change.
Not related.
Earthquakes is earth science. Those that comes from tectonic plates shifting. How the it's that's a whole conversation, right? But the weather, right? Like how we are experiencing the weather. Um, okay, example is one mark might be is there more drought
Mhm.
overall in the last 40 years? Is it more expensive to farm because of less access to water or something like that? If it's getting hotter, that must be tougher on the plants, for example.
Okay.
But I mean, you've lived here your whole life. When I'm in California, I notice it. I'm like, it's we used to really have four seasons, and now California's it's like we have two seasons a lot, and the other two have disappeared, in my opinion. You know.
Okay. In Thailand we have flooding from heavy rain
Yes.
and about I think the effect from climate change.
Yes. I mean that they say that's one outcome. You think there's more rain now than there used to be?
Mm, I
Here's
think
here here's the thing. Well, here's the thing is they say it's the problem is that it's either rain or drought. You know what I mean? It before it was evenly spread, It's like it's just either it's going to rain a lot, and then we have Nam Tuam, or there's not enough rain.
uh,
So little science talk tonight. All right, okay. I think we've beat this subject with a dead horse to a dead horse. Uh, man, I swear to God, my eyes are going. I can't see the time. I don't have what time is it, please? Somebody? Anybody?
18:35.
16 past 9. 16 past 9.
It's 16 past 9.
Yes.
9:16 already.
No, the
Uh,
8:44.
Okay, God, man, it's shoot. Supposed to take a break at 7 o'clock. We didn't do that. All right, let us shift gears into something more uh, less less serious, I suppose you could say. Just a minute here. Let me find something. Okay, because I think we covered the subject pretty well. We got our vocabulary and so on. So I think now it's time to do something more fun, more trivial. And what I'm thinking of is it a banana? Shall we play Is It a Banana? Would you like that? Don't all say yes at once. Where is it? Is it a banana? Come on. Is it a banana?
What?
All right, kids, here we go. Is it a banana? We're going to play Is It a Banana now? Maybe you haven't played the game with me yet. This will be your first time. And it goes like this. Okay, here we go. Is it a banana? And the way this works is like this. Okay. I will show you number one. The way this game is played is, all right, the answer for is it a banana is yes, it is, or no, it isn't. All right, my chai, yes or no. We want to speak English, right? After all, we're in English class. Yes, it is, or no, it isn't. So, example number one, is it a banana? All right, now you can't see what's behind here, so you have to guess yes, it is, or no, it isn't. All right, Panda, can you remember? Is it a banana? Yes or no? Yes, it is, or no, it isn't.
Cannot see a picture.
Yeah, I know. You have to guess because. All right. Hang on. I'll show you. All right. Okay. Here's our game. Ready? Watch. Okay. Is it a banana? Now, as you can see, or you observe that there's nothing there, right? So just guess, is it a banana? Yes or no?
No.
Okay. Now, if you can, I would be happy if you would say no, it isn't. Can you say that?
No, it isn't.
All right. She says no, it isn't. Correct. No, it isn't. So we have to. The game is deciding is it a banana? Okay. So Panda, you're first. Okay. Is it a banana?
No, it isn't.
No, it isn't. Huh? Sure.
No. Um.
Yes, it is, or no, it isn't.
No, it isn't.
All right. She's staying with no, it isn't. No, it isn't. Hey, she is correct. Good job, Panda. All right. Okay, good job, honey. Who else is here now? Okay, let's get is that beer? Hi, you want to play Is It a Banana? Choose a number.
15.
15.
Yes.
Is it a banana?
Sure. Yes, it is.
Okay, she says, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Hey, look out. Yes, it is.
Thank
Good
you.
job. Well done. Well done. All right. Cool. All right, Mr. Noy, it's your turn.
Number 11.
All right, number 11. Is it a banana?
No, it isn't.
All right, you heard him. No, it isn't. Hey, correct. Oh, you guys are on a winning streak. The other day I was playing this with some of my students and they got it wrong every time. So that was funny. Okay, good. And let's see who's here tonight. We've heard from Panda and from Beer. It might just be Tim Tom.
Yes, I choose number 9.
Number 9, Tim
Yes.
Tom.
Yes.
I'll tell you what, is it a banana?
Yes, it is a banana.
Yes, it is. All right, you heard him. He
Yes.
says, yes, it is. Oh, look out. Yes, it
Yes.
is. Okay. So, all right, at this point in the evening, it looks like it's just Mr. Noy, Tin Tom, Beer, and Panda. So why don't we go boys versus girls here? It's an even score. All right. Beer, you're up. Or Panda, is she still here? Panda, your turn.
What?
Choose a number. Is it a banana?
Number 10.
Is it a banana?
No, it isn't.
No, it isn't. All right, let's find out. No, it isn't. Hey, look out.
Hey.
All right, winner. Okay, back to Mr. Noy. You're up next.
Beer first.
Sorry?
Beer first or me?
We're going to go boys versus girls. So
Okay,
Panda
okay.
and Beer are turn, or Miss Cheetah Pie is here with us now. Cheetah Pie, you want to play? Is it a banana?
Hello, teacher.
Hi,
Good
honey. How are
evening.
you? Nice to see you. Would you like to play? Is it a banana?
Number 2.
All right, number 2. Is it a banana?
Is it a banana?
Yes. Your choices are yes, it is, or no, it isn't.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
All right. Could you say yes, it is?
Yeah, it's banana.
Okay, yes, it is. You heard her. Yes, it is. Ooh.
Wow. No, it's watermelon.
Sorry. No, it isn't.
Oh.
Shucks. Tough luck. All right. Who's up next? Let's see. Okay, I guess Mr. Roy, it's your turn now.
Okay. Number 8.
Yes, sir. Is it a banana?
No, it isn't.
No, it isn't. All right, you heard him. No, it isn't. Hey, look out.
Correct.
Winner. All right. Who's up next? Let's see. Beer, I guess it's your turn.
I choose number 5.
Yes, ma'am. Is it a banana?
Yes, it is.
Uh-oh. She's thinking about it.
Yes, it is.
Sorry?
Yes, it is.
Oh, she's very quietly. Yes, it is. Okay. Are you sure? Last chance. All right. Yes, it is?
Yes. Yes.
All right, we're going to play. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, look out. Winner. Good job. All right. T.Toby, where are you? You still here?
I choose number 6.
Number 6. Okay, you
Yes.
got it. You know what to do.
I think no, it isn't.
Yeah. All right. He's going to put his money on no, it isn't.
Yes.
No, it isn't. Oh, look out. Just when you think, all right, tough luck. Okay, let's see. We've heard from everybody. I guess back to Panda. Panda, your turn.
He should number 16.
Number 16. Is it a banana? Choices.
No, it isn't.
Okay, sure?
No.
No, no, it isn't, or yes, no, it isn't.
What?
What do you want to do, honey? Yes, it is, or no, it isn't?
Yes, it is.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, you got it. Yes, it is. Oh. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Okay. All right. Miss Cheetah Pie, I think it's your turn. Cheetah Pie, she's still here? Oh, looks like she might have gone home for the evening. Okay, Mr. Noy.
Yes. Number 13.
Is it a banana?
Yes, it's it.
Yes, it is, huh?
Yes.
All right. Yes, it is. Ooh.
Oh, like panda.
Oh my gosh. Beer.
I should number 7.
Yes, ma'am. Number 7. Is it a banana?
No, isn't.
No, it isn't.
Yes,
Are you sure?
sure.
Yeah, you got it. No, it isn't. Oh. Oh. All right. Tough luck. Tin Tom.
I choose number 12.
Number 12.
Yes.
Is it a banana?
Sure. I think it is a banana.
You're going to just sure all the way. Yes, it is.
Yes.
All right. Yes, it is.
Yes.
Oh,
Yay!
who knew? That boy. Okay. Let's see. What time is it? We got a few minutes left. I think we got one more round. Panda.
14.
All right, honey. Is it a banana? Huh?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is, huh?
Yes.
All right. Okay, you're. Yes, it is. Woo-hoo, look at you. She's the winner. All right. Mr. Noy.
Yes. Number 4.
Number 4. Is it a banana?
I follow panda. Yes, it is.
Okay. Lucky Panda.
Lucky panda.
We're gonna follow her energy.
Yes.
Yes, it is. Oh.
No.
Okay, and last one. Let's take a vote. Yes, it is, or no, it isn't. Mr. Noy, yes, it is, or no, it isn't.
Yes again.
Yes, it is. 10 times. Yes, it is. No, it isn't.
I think no, it isn't.
All right, we got a vote for yes and a vote for no. Panda, what do you think? Yes, it is, or no, it isn't.
Yes, is it.
All right, we've got 2 votes for yes. Beer, what say you?
Oh, I think no, it's.
Wow,
Oh.
we've got a tie. We've got a tie here. All right,
2 per 2.
there's 2.
How
Okay, we've got
how
a
about
tie
you?
here.
How about you?
You,
How
you.
about me?
Yeah.
No, it isn't. Let's
The
find
same
out.
as
Yes, it is.
Ah!
Oh. Yeah.
Panda lucky.
Okay. Panda is the big winner. She's got
congratulations, Panda.
she's got the power of positive thinking. Fantastic. Great job. All right. Okay, people, it looks like we've hit the top of the hour. Let me turn this thing off. Where are we here? I got so many tabs going.
Bye bye.
Yes, bye-bye, honey. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for
Bye bye.
participating.
See
And we'll
you
see you
next
tomorrow.
time.
See you tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow, same
Okay.
time. Have a great tomorrow. Take
Okay.
care. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
So long.